Hey friends, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Things have been busy. Kind of just generally life and work, but also big changes. My boyfriend and I moved in together, so this is my first video in my new flat, which is very exciting. My new bookshelves. They are currently completely unorganised and just a complete mess. The next video will actually be me reorganising them. Well, I say the next video, that's the next video I'm going to start filming. I assume it'll be the next video that goes up. But yeah, we're in a new flat now. I've got these two shelves behind me. I've got another shelf over there and another one of this size shelf and then one of the narrow ones over there, but you'll see it all in the video where I rearrange it all. Yeah, I think I won't say any more now, I'll just leave it for that video. I was going to start talking about how I'm going to do it, but we'll just do that in that video, I think. But yeah, so that has been taking up a lot of time. It's been hectic, and we've also had a lot on just generally, like family and life and work. So it's been a busy month, but I'm finally back with another video. I thought for today I might just share some of my sort of summer reading plans. Now that we're in June, we're nearly out of June again, which I don't know how that happened because I swear it was only the beginning of June 3 days ago. I don't know where June has gone. But yeah, I'll share my summer reading plans. I've not been reading much because, as I said, busy, crazy busy, but there are some books that I would like to read soon. / need to read soon, so I definitely want to prioritise those. They're mostly chunky fantasy books as well, so this list isn't really that long in terms of number of books, but there's a lot of pages. So I'll start with the 3 books that I'm currently reading that I'd like to finish. First of all is The Seven Dials Mystery by Agatha Christie. I am this far from the end, so I could probably finish this tonight if I just sat down and gave myself time to read, which I think I might do because Jez is working late, so I have all the time to myself tonight, which is nice. But yeah, I want to finish this one, and I can easily finish it today, so I think I'm going to try and make myself prioritise this. But I have enjoyed it, but I kind of shot myself in the foot with this one a bit because I didn't just read it over a short period of time. It's been quite spread out, and with Agatha Christie's, I find, for me at least, that kind of lessens my enjoyment. Like, not completely gets rid of it. Like I said, I still enjoyed it, but I just wish I'd read it a bit quicker and got kind of more of the impact of it, I guess. But I do want to just work my way through all of Agatha Christie's books, so this is another one checked off. Or very nearly checked off. Next up is a book I've been reading for a while, and that is Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. This is a chunky monkey. And I am on page 310. I also just realised that I stopped midway through a chapter, and I really hate myself for doing that every time I do that. But yeah, just with how busy I've been lately, I think I put this one down to start The Seven Dials Mystery, and that was before we moved, so that was last month. And I still haven't got back to it, but I just wanted something quick. But I'm also really enjoying this, so I do want to get back to it, and then I want to dedicate myself to it so I can, again, get the kind of full impact, read it more regularly, not have like other books on the go in between, except maybe an audiobook. But I just want to focus on this, even if it takes me ages and I read it really slowly. I want to just focus on this and take it in because I just love this world and these books so much, and I want to just enjoy this one to my fullest enjoyment potential, I guess, if that makes sense. And then my current audiobook, which I'm sure I'll be able to finish quickly if, again, I just dedicate some time to it, like on the way to work, is Daughter of the Pirate King. This is the Fairy Loot edition. I also have the dust jacket off, but yeah, Daughter of the Pirate King. I'm about halfway through this one. I'm really enjoying it. I really like the narrator, and the audiobook is working really well for me. So I'm definitely keen to carry on with this one. I just need to make myself listen to this on the way to work instead of music, because that is what I keep going to at the moment. So the other books that I want to focus on this summer, once I've got those ones out of the way, is first of all Daughter of the Siren Queen. I may as well just finish out this, currently a duology, but I've heard things. So we'll see. This is like a really pretty edition as well. But yeah, I'm going to listen to the audiobook of this one. I think they're both on Scribd, so I've just been doing that, and yeah, it's been good. I'm sure I'll listen to other audiobooks once I get through those, but I don't really have any set plans of what I want them to be. Next up, I want to... So I'm taking part in Becca's catch-up Becca from Becca and the Books, her catch-up book club this year, which is The First Law World by Joe Abercrombie. And I read the first book and I really enjoyed it, and then I immediately fell behind because of all the moving. So I want to catch up and read Before They Are Hanged and Last Argument of Kings, and I originally was kind of planning read these to catch up at the start of this month, so by the time I get to them I might actually be even further behind and have to read the next book on the list. But yeah, I definitely want to focus on these two. These two close out the First Law trilogy, which is the first series set in the First Law world. And then after that I think it's some standalones, and then there's another trilogy. But yeah, I really enjoyed the first book. It didn't have a lot of plot, but I find, for me, I don't mind that. I really enjoy just all these character driven books, especially in fantasy, and especially when it's really like engaging and the world's really interesting, and I just got so sucked into the first book, which is The Blade itself. So I'm definitely keen to get to these two as soon as possible. They're probably going to be the next ones I read after I finally finish A Day of Fallen Night, because like I said, I'm participating in the book club and I really want to catch up. I want to catch up on the catch-up book club. And then lastly, I have a proof that my lovely friend Beth passed on to me that I would like to read. I mean, ideally before it comes out, but it doesn't come out till October, so I've got loads of time. But I'm also just really excited to read it, and that is Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. I am so excited to read this. Cassandra Clare used to be one of my favourite authors. The Mortal Instruments and The Infernal Devices used to be like two of my favourite series ever, and I've sort of found myself kind of growing out of her lately, which has been very weird to come to terms with, to be honest, because I was obsessed with her books for so long. And then Swordcatcher is the first book in her new adult fantasy series, which is more what I'm going into at the moment. So I have high hopes for this one. It's Cassie Clare, who I have loved in the past, and it's in the genre that I'm really getting into. So I'm very keen to check this one out. Hopefully soon. Also, this proof is so pretty. But yeah, this one comes out in October. I don't know if it says the exact date inside it. No, I don't think it does. But yeah, October sometime, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. So yeah, those are some very chunky books that I would like to get to this summer. Jez and I have got like a few little like weekend or long weekend holidays planned, so hopefully I'll get some reading time. But yeah, mainly just work and reading around that, and yes, sort of just settling into our new place still in a way. And this is like our first time living together, and it's my first time not living with my parents, so it's like, you know, settling into a new routine and a new rhythm. So yeah, hopefully we'll settle into it all and I'll find some reading time. That would be marvellous. So yeah, those are my reading plans for the rest of the summer. Hopefully I'll read more than that, but those are some chunky books, so I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I will probably, if I do read more than that, or outside of that, it will probably be like Agatha Christie's or like YA thrillers, or just like short, quick books I can get through really quickly between some of those if I just need to break it up a bit. But I've not really got anything planned, so it'll just be what I feel like in the moment. And hopefully it won't be too long before my next video, but again, life, busy. We'll see. But I definitely want to do a video of me kind of reorganising these books, and I obviously want to reorganise these books because they're just thrown on at the moment. So hopefully that will come soon. It just depends how long it takes me to organise everything. I feel like it might take a while. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of any of the books I've mentioned, what you're planning to read this summer, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!